At this moment, I think that the countries that are now out there on the global stage really projecting leadership, with that leadership comes responsibility. That doesn't go away with an election. It stays. It stays that you have countries that China is now a larger historical emitter than the European Union. It has the same GDP as the EU. UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar together have grown very impressively over the last years. So I think the expectation in this moment, and perhaps the pressure will grow even more on those countries to be coming in. We are here, we have a strong negotiating position and are working with all countries to get to solutions.
The EU and China, this was a challenge or an opportunity for these?
Well, I think the EU and China, I can speak for Germany inside of the EU, I can observe the Chinese situation. I think the EU has been stepping up. I think, you're seeing it in how we're implementing the Fit for 55, how President von der Leyen is putting together a commission that is strong on climate. We saw the heads of state last week actually state that for competitiveness, being the first continent to move towards a climate neutral economy is in the economic and competitiveness interests of the European Union. That is a signal that came out at the end of last week. I think the EU and China have a long history of cooperation.
I'm Frederic Simon from Carbon Pulse. I have a question about articles.
So what we're negotiating here is a collective goal from 2026 to most likely to 2035. And the question is also within, okay, there's that core of the public and mobilized private finance, but then also all the other layers that are there, from getting the international finance institutions to move to debt relief. And also, I think what could come in even more actively now is innovative sources of finance. So we know that we will need more finance. What are the innovative sources that could come in, right? We have proposals from Prime Minister Motley from Barbados for many different approaches. We have proposals from Brazil. We have, and so I think here, and the European Union has been very supportive of really taking a look at those innovative sources to see, okay, which ones could play out